Oh yeah, you can just go where you want really and pick what you want.
You can spend also 2,000 per person.
By getting stuff here for $5 and bring it all back to Australia.
อาจจะเป็นเพราะว่าวัตถุดิบก็แพงขึ้น
คิดว่า1 เดือนก็ขึ้นด้วยไหมครับ
เงินเดือนไม่ขึ้น
ไม่ขึ้น คิดว่า1 วันแบบใช้กี่บาทครับ
น้อยก็200-300นะครับ
200-300 เยอะไหมครับ
เยอะครับผม
1 อาทิตย์ทำงานกี่วันครับ12 ชั่วโมง 7 วัน Right, so who am I here with?
I'm Tom.
I'm Chloe.
And how long you been in Thailand for?
2 weeks.
Yeah, just got here, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
Loving it. Second time within a year, so yeah, we love it.
I can tell you guys are British, right?
Yeah, British.
Is it a lot more cheaper compared to the UK?
Yeah, most places are. But you do
Yeah.
find some are a bit.
I think if you get in like the touristy places, then you can be a bit more expensive, but
Yeah, normally everything's a lot cheaper. Yeah.
Like, say like an average meal, how much cheaper is it compared to the UK?
Oh,
easy £10-15 cheaper, isn't it?
yeah.
If you think 120 per baht for like a meal, that's nothing, is it?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you don't have to think too much when you're spending here compared to the UK, or?
Oh yeah, you can just go where you want really and pick what you want. As long as you keep away from the obvious expensive ones, it's pretty good. Like, yeah.
Well, what's your favourite meal so far in Thailand?
Oh, cow soy.
Cow soy?
Yeah, I love a cow soy. Yeah.
Cow soy or pad thai.
Yeah.
In Chiang Mai, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to find them in Bangkok though.
Yeah. I had one down south, Krabi, and it was alright, but yeah, you gotta go to Chiang Mai for a good one.
And last question, where's your favourite place in Thailand?
Chiang Mai.
Yeah, definitely Chiang Mai.
Yeah, definitely.
We loved it there, didn't we? Our Koh Samui was really good as well.
Yeah.
Why Chiang Mai?
Don't know, just nice, relaxed.
It's got that like old town, worldly. It just feels more authentic than some of the other places we've been.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for your time. Thank you.
Nice, thank you.
ทุกคนเริ่มสติ๊กนะตอนนี้ใช้ไม้แต่ต้องมีแบบสติ๊กยาวๆเพราะว่ารู้สึกอุอะแบบนี้เนาะโอเคไปด้านนี้เสือชอบสติ๊กคืออะไรนะตะเกียบเสือตะเกียบแบบนี้ก็ได้เนาะอันนี้เปิดยังไงครับเดี๋ยวแกะให้เข้าค่ะขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับทุกคนไปต่อไปนะทุกคนต้องหาฝรั่งครับฝรั่งให้ได้ So who am I here with?
My name is Christina.
Okay. And what brings you to Bangkok?
Because I follow my husband, but I work with Italy because I have a company in the textile field in Como.
Oh.
And so I commute Bangkok, Italy, several times a year.
Okay. So in Thailand, are you doing any work as well?
No, in Thailand I work with Italy during the afternoon, evening, and in the morning I'm free. I can go around Bangkok and visit in Bangkok, and I have a free time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You look very happy.
I'm very happy. I love Thailand. I love Bangkok, to be honest. Yes.
So where's your favorite place in Thailand?
Oh, Mamma Mia, I don't know. I love everything because I went to Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. I went in some islands, and I love, to be honest, Bangkok is wonderful. It's a big city, but you can feel you are in the nature because you see a lot of trees, flowers, animal, wild, like dog, monitor lizard. So it's a big city, but also there is a contact with nature that I love so much.
That's everything you need.
Yes. So I think that Thai people, when you arrive from western part of the world here, you can feel the lack of aggressivity. So when I go to Italy, in unconsciousness, I have to protect myself. Even though I walk to the street, I drive. But here, the people is so polite, calm, and I see also if there is some problem, they try to manage the problem without aggressivity, and this is very, very good for me.
Do you feel like it's home for you here now?
Yes, I would like to be. I love Italy, I love here, but to be honest, yes, I would like to stay in both countries.
Yeah, good to have mix of both, right?
Yes.
I would like to ask you, since you're like born and raised in Italy, do you find the cost of living much more affordable here?
here is less.
Yeah.
Italy is different in depend on where you come from. I come from the north of Italy, and the north of Italy is very expensive, more expensive than the center and south of Italy. So for me, Bangkok is not so expensive like Italy. But if you speak with some friend of mine who come from the south, they say that is quite expensive. So depend on where you come from in Italy.
Because a lot of Thai people are watching this, so could you maybe like say like the average price for like a lunch in Italy compared to Thailand?
In Como, in the north of Italy, you can have also a lunch 500 baht.
Oh, okay.
But for us, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know here, but the most of the time, if you go for a dinner, for example, you spend also you can spend also 2,000 per person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's very expensive. Of course, here, if you go in some Italian restaurant, some place particular, you spend a lot, like Italian, but like Italy. But usually here I spend 200, 300,
Yeah.
500, but not a lot. And one day I went to I am vegetarian, so I went to a vegetarian center in Chak to Chak. There is a place where you can eat vegetarian, and there I eat spending only 50 baht.
Oh, yeah.
So in Italy it's impossible.
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 What would be like the cheapest in Italy for something like that?
Maybe you can have a hot dog or something like that. You spend maybe 300 baht. Yes, it's a bit
Big
cheaper.
difference.
Yes, big difference.
You can get like 6 meals here for that.
Yes.
Yeah. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
last message, most of the people watching are Thai, so have you got a message for them?
Thank you very much for your welcoming in this country. I'm very happy to have the opportunity to know about your culture. I also started, I study a little bit of Thai, so I can say Sawadika. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a
Nice to
good
meet
day.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. โอเคคิดว่าต้องทำคนไทยด้วยนะ เพราะว่าคิดว่าฝรั่งกับคนไทยคิดไม่เหมือนกัน สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับทำนานอะไรครับ
เป็นรปภครับผม
รปภนานไหมครับ
นานแล้วครับผม
อยู่มาจากกรุงเทพไหมครับ
ไม่ใช่ครับผมต่างจังหวัดครับผม
จังหวัดอะไรครับ
จังหวัดอุบลครับผม
อุบลที่อีสานไหมอ๋อว้าวได้ไหม
พูดได้ครับผม
ว้าวได้หลายๆ ที่กรุงเทพพูดภาษาอีสานไหม
ก็ไม่พูด
ไม่
ครับ
พูดไม่พูดอ๋อพอมีอยากถามคนไทยนะอยู่รู้สึกใช้ชีวิตที่กรุงเทพแพงไหม
ก็แพงครับ
แพ
ผม
งครับอ๋อคิดว่า1 วันแบบใช้กี่บาทครับ
น้อยก็200-300นะครับ
คิดว่า200-300เยอะไหมครับ
เยอะครับผม
ถ้าที่บ้านคิดว่าใช้ประมาณเท่าไหร่ครับ
ที่บ้านก็มีข้าวกิน แต่ว่ากับข้าวก็ถ้าไม่หาก็ซื้อกินก็วันละ100
โอ
ครับ
เค
ผม
ครับอยู่รู้สึกแบบอยากกลับไหมอยากกลับ คิดว่าการเซียนก็กลับบ้านใช่ไหมครับ
ผมมันก็
โอเคครับ
จำเป็นก็ต้องอยู่ครับ
ครับโอเคสู้ๆครับ
ครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ครับผม
พี่หนึ่งพี่กลับกี่ครั้งครับอ๋อไม่ได้กลับอยู่ที่กรุงเทพกี่พี่แล้ว3พี่ไม่ได้กลับบ้านทำไมครับอ๋อไม่มีเวลาไปกลับบ้านใช่ไหมไม่อ๋อหนึ่งอาทิตย์ทำงานกี่วันครับอ๋อ7 วันอ๋อกี่ชั่วโมงนะว้าว12 ชั่วโมง7 วันผมรู้สึกมีเด็กต่างกันเยอะกับฝรั่งกับคนไทยเนาะใช่ไหมผมรู้สึกผมทำแบบฝรั่งรู้สึกยังไงเขาบอกว่าโอ้สบายชิลๆเพราะว่าที่นี่ถูกกว่าประเทศของเขาแต่ถ้าผมทำคนไทยนะผมรู้สึกไม่ใช่แบบนี้เลยคิดว่าคลิปนี้น่าสนใจมากเลยมิกกี้บอกว่าร้อนมากใช่ไหมแต่แล้วก็เขาอยากมี umbrella เพราะว่าเขาไม่อยาก ขาวใช่ไหมแต่ผมคิดว่าสีน้ำตาลก็สวยเนาะตอนนี้ผมก็สีน้ำตาล umbrella คืออะไรนะร่มโอเคผมทำครับพี่ครับมีร่มไหมครับนี่ค่ะโอเคขอบคุณครับโอเคมาร้านอีกแล้วว้าวโอ้50 บาทโอเคเนาะผมได้ยินว่าถ้าเปิดร่มที่ร้านไม่โชคดีเลยอันนี้โอเคไหม not sponsored
หมายเลข780ต่อสินค้าของท่านและประเมินราคาได้
romantic
แล้ว
เท่ไหมสองคนโอเคนะโอเคครับเซอร์เลย ไปแถวเอ็มโคเทียครับ ที่นี่ไม่มีคนเลย รอนานๆครับ แล้วทุกคนชอบคลิปแบบนี้ไหม คอมเมนต์ที่ข้างหลังรู้สึกสนุกไหมรู้ไม่สนุกก็พูดได้นะทุกคน โอเค ไปเลย Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you guys originally from?
Originally from Russia.
Okay.
They do originally from Russia, but we live in Thailand now.
Oh, for how long?
On my first, I came here 12 years ago.
Oh,
yes,
long time.
and it was like I live here, then move, then back. Yeah.
พูดไทยได้ไหมครับ
Huh?
Do you speak Thai? Chuchut.
Nick Noi.
And what about you?
I was living in Cyprus for 3 years, then I moved here, and now I live here for 3 years also.
So what was the reason for moving to Thailand?
It's like I was living in Israel for 4 years, and it's like a really, really tough country, and I just want to relax. And yeah, this is why I live on Samui, because it's like a small island.
Are you happy there?
Yes, I'm happy, but it's like you become tired from the like relax. Sometimes you need something like
Energy.
Energy. Yeah.
Okay, and what about you?
So I moved here mostly because of climate, I guess. I just like the vibe when you need your sleepers and that's all you need. Maybe because of the prices, yeah, that's it.
So compared to your home country, is it a lot more affordable here?
It depends on which country you compare it to, because if we compare it to Russia, here it's a bit more expensive, I guess. Russia is pretty cheap and the service level in Russia is much higher. If to compare it with Cyprus, the level of service is very low, but the prices are maybe 3 times less. I don't know if you compare spa or massage, then it will be 10 times less, but overall, yeah, it's cheaper.
Because a lot of foreigners move to Thailand because of the cost of living, right? It's usually much cheaper for them, but for you guys, it's not the case.
We don't compare it to Russia.
Yeah.
We don't like Russia at all because, at least because of climate, it's too cold. Like nine months in a year, you have this snow or something like winter. You have a winter and something like winter. You don't have a summer here.
And most of my audience are Thai. So have you got a message for them?
We have a smile for them.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
And safe trip to the Maldives. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Okay, สวัสดีครับทุกคน
สวัสดีค่ะ
ชื่ออะไรครับ
ชื่อเมย์ค่ะ ฟางค่ะ
โอเคแล้วเป็นอาชีพอะไรครับ
ทำเป็น HR ค่ะ
โอ้ HR
HR เหมือน
อ๋
กัน
อเป็นทำงานด้วยกันใช่ไหม
ใช่ค่ะ
โอเคสนุกไหม
สนุกเลยค่ะ สนุกเลยค่ะ คุยกับคน
แล้วทำนานไหมครับ
เพิ่งเข้ามาได้ประมาณ 3 เดือนค่ะ
โอ้3 เดือน
นานแล้วค่ะ
อ๋อเพิ่งเรียนจบใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ค่ะ เพิ่งเรียนจบ
แล้วสองคนเป็นคนกรุงเทพไหมครับ
เพิ่งย้ายเข้ามาในกรุงเทพอะค่ะ
โอเค
ไม่ได้เป็นคนกรุงเทพค่ะ แค่มาทำงานที่นี่เฉย
โอเคครับ แล้วผมอยากถามสองคนยูรู้สึกใช้ชีวิตที่กรุงเทพแพงไหมรู้ยูคิดว่าโอเคครับ
ในเมืองอะรู้สึกว่าค่าครองชีพอะไรต่างๆ มันก็รู้สึกสูงเหมือนกัน
โอเคครับ
ใช่
คิดว่าอะไรสูงครับ
ค่ากินค่ะ แล้วก็ที่พักอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
โอเคครับ แล้ว
อยู่เป็นอาจจะเป็นชานเมือง แต่ว่าเกือบใกล้ๆกรุงเทพแต่ว่าค่าครองชีพฝั่งที่อยู่อะค่ะ มันไม่ได้สูงขนาดนี้ ก็เลยคิดว่าพอเข้ามากรุงเทพคิดว่า เรื่องของการกินเรื่องของการเดินทางค่อนข้างสูงกว่าที่อยู่
โอเคแค่นี้ครับขอบคุณมากครับ so you said you watched my content
Yes, I watch it. They're very good.
the house tours right
Yes, I love the condos and the house because I also buy here
Okay.
often.
so yeah what brings you to Thailand
So I moved here 2 years ago to be an investor. I already was investing in Milan, buying and selling condos, but here is much easier and better. So that's why I moved here.
and how did you find out about this like to invest in Thailand
So I already invested in Milan, so I had a career over there in luxury real estate and investment. And I was very curious here. I saw some niches like the pet-friendly condos and some areas like Punawiti, which were very emerging. So I got interested. I just studied and bought the first condo in Tonglor, and then I bought 3 more in Punawiti. Yes, yes. And I believe in the Thai economy. It's growing. There are opportunities, and many people are coming here to either retire, even young people. And that's what I also want to do. I would try to retire early.
okay
Yes.
so are you based in Italy or Thailand
Not here. I live in here.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
I want to ask you, as an Italian living in Thailand, do you feel like it's a very cost-effective place to live?
Here is perfect for people who would like to save a lot of money to either invest or have a better quality of life. That was my lifestyle choice. I left my career in Italy because I wanted to have a better lifestyle, focusing on health, focusing on like the well-being. And here I can pay actually 1/3 of the cost of Milan.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did like an Excel file and say, okay, which are my expenses in Milan and how much can I save if I move to Thailand and what can I do there if I work from there. And so I decided to move. It was something I thought about it for a long time, and but it makes sense for many people. Like either if you want to have more time for yourself, here is the best place.
Okay. Could you put a figure on how much you're saving per month if you compare your lifestyle
yes.
from here to Milan?
So last year I saved 40,000 euros, which is approximately $45,000 in 1 year, between pension contributions and taxes and cost of living. So basically every year that I stay here, I can buy a studio instead of paying taxes in Italy and pension contributions, which will never get back to me because the pension scheme in Italy and in many other countries are not working very well. So it might be useful for people to just rather invest their own money in something that can control.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you should be like a financial advisor.
I do sometimes advise Italians or other foreigners from Europe to buy here, but on real estate. So I give online consultancies.
Okay.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
On Instagram.
Okay, what's the name?
Elisa_Serafini.
Okay, I'll put that here.
Okay.
Okay, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So you told me you've been a content creator ใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ค่ะ เป็นคอนเทนต์ครีเอเตอร์
ดีไหม
ก็ดีนะ เราชอบ ไอก็ทำงานเป็นงานประจำด้วย
อ๋อเหรอ
เป็นคอนเทนต์มาร์เก็ตติ้งสเปเชียลิสต์
you รู้สึกใช้ชีวิตที่กรุงเทพแพงไหมครับ
แพงสำหรับเราอะแพง โดยเฉพาะแบบละแวกเนี้ยละแวกแบบทองหล่อ เอกมัยอ่อนนุชอะไรเงี้ยแพง
you คิดว่าทุกปีก็ขึ้นไหมรู้คิดว่าเหมือนเดิม
ขึ้นนะขึ้นของกินอะไรเงี้ยอาจจะเป็นเพราะว่าวัตถุดิบอะไรอย่างงี้ด้วยก็แพงขึ้น
คิดว่า1 เดือนก็ขึ้นด้วยไหมครับ
เงินเดือนไม่ขึ้น
ไม่ขึ้น แต่วัตถุดิบขึ้น
ใช่ ก็อยากให้เงินเดือนขึ้นเหมือนกัน
โอเค you รู้สึกแบบเครียดไหมใช้ชีวิตที่กรุงเทพรู้อยู่โอเคครับ
เครียด จริงๆไอชอบต่างจังหวัดมากกว่า
อ๋อแล้วอยู่คิดว่าย้ายไหมรู้อยู่ที่กรุงเทพครับ
คิดว่าถ้ามีเงินเยอะๆอ่ะจะย้าย
อยู่คิดว่าเท่าไรแบบพอครับแบบ1 เดือนครับ
คิดว่าไม่อยากบอกเป็นตัวเลขอ่ะแต่อยากบอกว่ามันควรที่จะมากพอที่จะเอาไปทำตามความฝันได้ แล้วก็มากพอที่จะแบบว่าเอาไปลงทุนได้แล้วให้เงินอ่ะมันทำงานแทนเราอะไรเงี้ย
โอเคแค่นี้ครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ You're like the main character in my YouTube videos now.
Yeah, it's like the third time, right?
Yeah, how are
Third
you?
video. I'm doing well. How are you doing, bro?
Doing good.
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, you're looking healthy.
Likewise, bro.
So how are you finding Thailand?
I love Thailand. I've been here 3 years so far, and everything's great. The people, the food, the vibes, everything.
Can't complain, right?
Can't complain.
Apart from the crazy earthquake.
Yeah, but besides that, everything's been great.
ทุกคนผมไปบ้านของเขานะแผ่นดินไหวต้องดูคลิปนั้นนะแล้ว I want to ask you do you find living in Thailand cost effective?
Yeah, compared to the US, I would definitely say so. Yeah, it's a lot more cost effective in pretty much every aspect of life.
Is that where you're originally from?
Yeah, the US, yeah.
So did you move to Thailand to save more money then?
I mean, that's part of it because I can have the same quality of life for maybe like a third of the price.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you save more money like living here compared to back at home?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm paying like, I don't know, $2,500 a month here, and then back in the US it was like $7K a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is your salary still the same?
No, it's not the same because back then I was still working my corporate job.
Right.
Still making my my like yearly income, but now I'm like doing my own thing.
Right. So would you say it's more or less now?
Yeah, the income is definitely more now. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you're making more money and you're spending less.
Yeah, it's good. It's more money from mango sticky rice, right?
Right. So I've also interviewed like a lot of Thai people too, and it seems like there's a big gap between like how foreigners are living compared to Thais. Like I see a lot of foreigners moving here because they have more spending power. They can do anything they want, but with Thais it's like they're like grinding out here. So have you got any thoughts about like this situation?
I mean, I definitely feel like very honored and privileged to have like been born in like a Western country like the US. I understand that it gives me like more of an advantage in terms of like earning power, but I mean overall I feel like Thai people are probably a lot happier than a lot of people that were born in the US or like in the UK, right? There's less anxiety and depression and everything because they're happy for what they have.
Yeah. Is that like you like seeing like how Thai people act in like the few years you've been here to make that conclusion?
Yeah, that's just from what I've seen, in my own like lens. Of course, maybe it's not a big enough sample size, but it's from what I've seen in like 3 years.
Okay. And most of my audience are Thai, so have you got a message for them?
Thank you for having me in your country, and I love the Thai people. They're so kind-hearted and genuine and very helpful. And thank you for having me in your country. I love being here.
And you'll be here for many more years to come?
Yeah, definitely for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, thanks a
Good
lot,
to have
man.
you on.
Yeah.
I'll probably see him in the next video. Who am I here with?
I'm Archie.
Okay. Are you feeling nervous?
A little bit nervous.
Why is that?
First time going on camera and being on YouTube, but it is what it is.
So how long have you been in Thailand for?
I've been now in Thailand for 4 days now, and it's actually been pretty good. It's hectic.
In what way?
In a way that like it's just so cheap and everybody's just having a grouse night and let loose and just having fun.
Are you originally from Australia?
I'm originally from Australia, in Melbourne.
So like how much cheaper is Bangkok compared to Melbourne?
Well, for a skin fade, I've never played such a good skin fade for $15.
Right.
Originally in Australia, it's like $55.
What? So it's like 3 times the price?
3 times the price, yeah.
All right. So is there anything else that you find like way more affordable compared to us?
What I find more affordable, 100% the drinks, yes, and getting clothes.
Okay.
Getting clothes is more affordable than anything ever.
I'm kind of like envisioning what you're getting up to in Bangkok now.
Going shopping, that's what I'm going to be doing, and bring it all back to Australia. By getting stuff here for $5 is just amazing.
Is there a lot of like Australians coming to Thailand then?
Oh, a lot of them. A lot of them come down from Australia because it's cheap. Cheap as hell here.
Is it like one of the top destinations that Australians go
It's
to?
definitely the top destinations in Australia. Like everyone from Australia would be coming down to Bali, Phuket and Bangkok. Yeah, it's where they want to splurge their money.
All right, and most of my audience are Thai, so have you got a message for them?
Definitely come down to Bangkok. Cheap, affordable, have a great time, and clubs here, amazing.
I think they will because they're all Thai. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Javier.
Javier.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
Nice.
So
1 second，你说普通话吗？
可以啊。
好，对，
哇，
可以。
你为什么可以讲中文？
对因为在我的大学，我的专业是中文。
Wow.
对。But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Hey, but let's do English.
So what brings you to Thailand?
It was actually COVID. So I was working in Shanghai. COVID happened. They were locking people kind of out of the country. I was afraid. No one knew what was going on. So I fled, went back to America. My job called me and said, yo, you got to be here. And I was like, the borders are closed. What do I do? So it was either Turkey or Thailand that was open for Americans at the time. So they said fly to Thailand, and when it opens up, come back in. But I came here, and then I met the love of my life.
Okay.
And I decided I'd stay.
Damn, so how long has it been now?
4 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
So it was all completely by accident?
It was all accident. The universe rolled the dice, and this is how it happened.
It's kind of the same with me. I came as a backpacker.
Oh, yeah?
It was meant to be a layover, and I've been here for 3 years now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man, very cool.
Do you see yourself here for like a long period of time?
Oh, yeah, we're having kids. This is my life.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to have kids. I'm going to go to they're going to go to an international school out here. It's so convenient out here. A lot is going on around the world economically. So I think this is a safe and a good place to raise kids.
Do you feel happier here compared to your life in America?
That's a really, really good question. Personally, I feel in the West, I feel like we've lost a lot of sense of morale, duty to family. I'm not saying anybody needs to be religious, but I think instilling virtue and morals, we're kind of lost that, and that's definitely out here. There's so much respect for the elderly and each other. I don't know if it's from Buddhism, but it's something that is very attractive and warming, and I think anybody who comes out here from the West will see that.
What about like affordability? Do you find it a lot more cost effective living in Bangkok compared to your hometown in America?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a perfect example. In America, if I need contacts, I have to go to the eye doctor, I got to make the appointment, I have to show my insurance, I got to do all this extra stuff that ends up costing a lot of money.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm out here, I just go to, excuse my language, but fucking 7-Eleven, just pay a couple bucks and I'm out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of middlemen in the West, in my experience, that are unnecessary, that makes things a lot more affordable out here. Also, food is fresh. A lot of things are just naturally grown here. So I'm trying to stay away from preservatives and all those toxins and stuff. This is really just almost like a closest thing I can get for me to a utopia.
You're looking healthy.
Yeah,
the skin is glowing, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
So, like, how much do you think you're saving month to month, would you say? If you were to give like an estimate.
Maybe 70% of my income. But that's if you live within your means and you're making the right choices. But Miranda and I, we can go and eat whenever we want and live very, very comfortably on a salary that's not even too crazy.
And in the US, could you save 70% off or?
Well, I went to University of Hawaii, so
okay.
I was broke. Just living there. Food, everything is so expensive. The inflation, everything. So it's really affordable out here.
Okay. And last message. Most of my audience are Thai, so have you got a message for them?
I might butcher this, but my friend Sadiq taught me this. I think it's Shun Rak Prajau Kun Kap.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Have a good one.